the community day, community day, community day. And I want to share a quick little story to say why we do this and why this is so important. 1978 was the last year that redlining was legal in the city of Seattle, Washington. So 1978, say 1978.
1978.
This is a true story, true factual story. 1978 was the last year that redlining was made legal. And there was a study done on a white family and a black family. The white family in 1978 was able to buy a home in 1978, and the black family was not able to buy a home in 1978 due to systematic racism, and the tool used at that time was redlining. So you have the white family, you have the black family. White family purchases the home, they have 2 children, a girl and a boy. They raise their children in that home. It's time for their children to go to college, so they're able to pull equity out of their home for their children to be able to go to college and not go to college with student loans. After their students graduate from college, they do what a lot of families do, and they decide to downsize. Well, now they've been in this house 20, 25 years. They have equity, it's almost paid off. So they sell that house. It's tripled in value. And they go buy a brand new condo downtown, right? So they've graduated the kids. They've sold the house, tripled their money, and they bought a condo downtown cash, brand new. Now their daughter comes and says, hey, Mom and Dad, I'm getting married. They say, oh, we're so proud of you. We want to pay to make you have the most beautiful wedding that there is. So the parents pay for the wedding. The son comes a couple of years later and says, I'm getting married. They say, son, we want to start you off right. So we're going to give you 20% down payment for you to buy your first house for you and your wife. So this one house has accomplished all this for this one family. Now let's go back to the black family. Black family, 1978, because of redlining, they could not purchase a home. So with that, they had to now wait, continue to try to save, wait for discriminational laws to change, etc., etc. But 8 years later, they stayed determined. They bought a house. But guess what? Instead of the house costing $80,000 like it cost in 1978, what happens to real estate? They have to buy that same house for $152,000. Same house, 8 years later. Okay, the family, they got the house, they're moving forward. Now, about 7 years later, it's time for their children to go to college. Well, guess what? We just bought this house. We bought this house at $152,000. We only been here 7 years. We don't have enough equity to pull out for you to go to college because we just got here. So now the 2 students, they do go to college, but guess what? They have 2 student loans. So both children graduate from college, but they graduate with 2 student loans. A couple of years later go by, they say, hey, do we want to retire here in this house or do we want to downsize? What do we want to do? Well, guess what? We're still paying this house off. We don't have enough money to sell it and be able to buy something else cash. So they decided they're going to hunker down on this house and they're going to retire here. But guess what? The roof is old now. Guess what? It's not energy efficient. Guess what? We need to fix the foundation. So they have to focus in on how to get this house ready and paid off for them to retire in. Now their daughter comes and says, I'm getting married. They say, baby girl, we can't help you. We're so proud of you, but we can't help you because we're trying to pay for this roof. We're trying to pay this house off. We got to get brand new windows. We have all this stuff that we have to do. Their son comes and says, I'm getting married. They say, well, son, we want you to buy a house, but we can't help you because we're still trying to get settled and pay off this house so that we can retire. One house gave one family $1.2 million worth of wealth, and another family only $75,000 because of time. So we have worked, this organization, NARAB, has worked over the past 78 years against discriminatory practices that cause that wealth gap. Now we have opportunities to be able to purchase real estate. So when people say, why are we doing the tour? Why is this so important? It's because we know what that one house can do. That one house gave that family all of those opportunities. And we want our community to get their one house so that they can pay for their daughter's wedding, so they can retire, so they can get the next generation able to buy that one house. So we know the value of real estate. And this tour is focused on going city to city, state to state, community to community, to teach our community how to get that one house. We are so blessed to be able to do this. God has shined on us. We have so many partners that we're so grateful for. I want to thank again the Consolidated Board of Realtors for this opportunity and for co-hosting with us. I want to thank Bishop Craig Worsham and this beautiful church and his staff for co-hosting with us, as well as our partners. Wells Fargo is our title partner for today. Give it up for Wells Fargo, who has been with us on this tour. We have MOU partners that are with us. We are on a mission to help our community get that one house, because we know once they do, it changes everything. Thank you for being a part of this tour.